Welcome back, another Twisted Bros React video. Today we're going to be getting into some more hip hop. So this song is called Belize. It's by Danger Mouse, Black Thought, and MF Doom. It's off of their 2022 release, Cheat Codes, which actually, this was one of the albums that got me into vinyls, because I actually bought this vinyl before I ever heard any of the music. I'm super heavy on Reddit, the hip hop subreddits and whatnot, and I saw that this album was being heavily praised. I hadn't even really listened to too much Black Thought or Danger Mouse. It was kind of a blind send, but I love this album now. Like, this is one of my top albums of all time. So this song that I'm going to be showing Dylan today, it's called Belize, and it's kind of a tribute to MF Doom. This came out probably a couple months after the announcement that he passed came out. And MF Doom's verse is super interesting on this one, because a lot of the bars he's like alluding to, he knows that he's towards the end of his life. He's talking about his impact on the culture, and it's just kind of an important song. Like, even though Black Thought kills the first verse, it's definitely Doom that steals the song on the second verse. So I think we should just get into it.
I believe so.
Hey! You were fucking way
locked and loaded.
That's sick.
2, 1.
Very interesting beat too. When I first heard the song, I didn't like the beat, and now it's like one of my favorite beats.
Really like psychedelic and old school.
Yes. Tons of soul, old school. Just a proper beat. This sample too.
Yo, I'm sick, no lymph nodes is swollen. They told me even when the record skip, keep it rolling on his shoulder like a California highway patrolman. Launch codes were stolen and sold by Ed Snowden. I fled to Rome and told him address me as a Roman. I'm still in photos posing with my own omen. A thumping kicker for me to slam like Hulk Hogan is something like a plain bumper sticker, no slogan.
I think that beat does such a good job of setting the vibe. Like, even though he's rapping about more upbeat, you know what's going on from the beat.
Very sure.
To the way that me and Doom do this. You checking the top 2 of 1,000 intelligent chaps with rap projects and housing developments. Cooler cross-legged on a crate like it's elegant. Try to hate, I'm puffing up your face like a pelican. Highly enveloped and activating my melanin. Y'all failing to see what's shaking besides gelatin. News bulletin, I refuse to take the medicine. Fuck a thick skin, I got me an exoskeleton. The black collar feral and a lobster. Deliver like an obstetrician but not a doctor. Bring the Cambridge, the Websters, the Oxfords. The picture too long to watch. See the synopsis. Compensated for playing nice, it's optics. Product of the last poets and the wax prophets. I stop it, it's beyond out of pocket. Dunzo, I hit the gun show and got a rocket. Catastrophic, supreme microphonist. In Mexico, we the legendary Dos Cajones. Brothers, both components. Other close to colas, court holders. With bars as hard as Angolas.
Activating his melanin. That's fucking rad.
Sick bar.
With the dude off chips, the mood switch. He chewed off strips of a brood witch. Danger make a groove off a glitch. Major boo booty twitch.
Danger make a groove off a glitch is the producer.
Always wanted to say that, ever since the days in hallways taunting a stray cat. The one he often frequently slapped around, all the while waited and graduated cap and gown. Hated the rap sound, debated the crap until he felt he had it mapped down. Enough to have the game trapped and bound, scratching the crown with the names of lames who yapped the noun. Or verb for that matter, had no data for a herb who chatter. Oh, Eric Estrada, fat rat, the mask made him batty as a mad hatter. Known for his absurd word choices, and will ignore you if you ask him if he heard voices. Look, the energy is crazy. Far as he was concerned, the enemy was lazy. Your attention please, freeze. He came to seize the free cheese before he flees to Belize. In case he forgot to mention, squeeze these. Just keep it on a need-to-know basis. They knew he was a Negro, so no need to show faces. Back in the days of no laces, on a slow pace, they used to say he might could go places. Man, whatever the case is, the card he played was ace of spades, but no races. A spastic, some call loony. When he split a tune, sarcastic as Paul Mooney.
Just lulling me to sleep here, like super chill vibe.
Yeah, I feel like I almost should have like prepped this a little bit more, but there's a lot of like subtle bars, like talking about fleeing to Belize, like that's where all the rappers go when they die, kind of a thing. And one of his other big things was he never showed his face, which is like, I think Mokhami kind of picked up on that from Doom. He would never show his face. He always wore a mask, and I think that was one of the bars he was talking about in there.
Do you think these guys were like pre-Slipknot then?
What year is Slipknot?
It started like late 90s, I believe.
I want to say MF Doom was right around that time. Yeah.
I was curious if they like got influenced at all from like Slipknot metal or not, because that's something that's coming back now with like Sleep Token and I'm blanking on it now, but a few other metal bands are embracing the whole mask anonymity.
And I know with a little lore about Doom too, a bunch of controversy back in the day around his live shows, because he would have several shows in different cities on the same night at the same time, and he was known to send out imposters to do his shows, like just straight up. Doom was a super interesting dude because he did nothing conventionally. Like he really came in and did his own thing. Like major respect to Doom. Definitely, like we wouldn't have had like Mac and Earl and a bunch of my favorites today without him. I thought that was a super cool verse. I didn't know too much about Doom before getting into this album. Now I'm a big fan.
Yeah, respect.
Well, yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if there's anything else you think we should check out, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace out.
We finna flee to Belize.